And I am recording. This is your boy Pete, aka Your Majesty. Yes, I got the blunt in hand already. I know I shouldn't even started, but I'm starting late in my opinion. So I'm gonna get into this. Chapter 9, Lil Jet, 1975. Assuming this is a year later. So your boy should be definitely 10 turning 11 or some shit. You got your boy Y.R. Whitaker off on the right hand side. He's gonna be able to help me, commentate and figure out this damn book a little bit. Even though he wrote the book, so therefore we're gonna get the actual why this is there and what made him think this is the reason why we should do XYZ. So, yeah. Matter of fact, I forgot to do something. My bad, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. You can't start this bitch without the fucking music. What you talking about? Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Habits.
ready.
It's hard to break. What it do? Yeah, it's just me and my crew. We get in the loop. Like a pirate crew. Yeah, I just got confused. I ain't gonna lie to you. Anyways, moving on. The first day of summer used to be his favorite for one reason. No school. Now it was his favorite day, 2 reasons. No school and more money to be made. That's how we started the motherfucking chapter.
Yep.
But this little nigga thinking about money so goddamn badly, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I was not thinking about money at that young of an age, bro.
He wasn't originally thinking about money before Senior died. He just wanted to be a mechanic. It wasn't even about the money. You gotta think, bro. This has been a year without Senior and just
2,
Jet.
3, 4, ready.
It can do a lot of damage for a young man.
Yeah, I see that. He and I were hanging down on the corner of Central and 18th Avenue, looking up and down the block for cop cars. Damn, now they looking for cops. How long we gotta stay out here, man? It's hot as hell today. Ab asked, wiping a small bead of sweat off his face. Just said we gotta pay. Jet said we get paid by the hour, fool. Every hour we work, that's another $20 in our pocket. Ooh. Wait a second. Jet, holla at me, dog. Shit. $20 an hour, boy. Paying that 1975. Boy, you a big boss, boy. You getting more money than most.
More money than a little bit, you hear me?
More money than a little. No, you getting more money than goddamn doctors and lawyers and shit at that time. There ain't no doctors and lawyers getting $20 an hour back in them days. 1974.
But think about it. And
that no game was deep, boy. I could say no if that was me. You tripping. That was a hard one to let go. I could have let that one go. 20 an hour. Kevin rubbed his hands.
Get jealous, bro.
Kevin rubbed his hands together as he kept his eyes trained down the streets like a hawk on prowl. We've been out here like 2 hours already. That's 40. That nigga only gonna spend $2 before you get home, G. Nigga, we been out 45 minutes. Shut up. 2 dudes were walking up talking about last night game with Rhinos facing off against Wranglers again. Kevin thought about singing. He loved the Rhinos.
That's all you get for free.
1,
Nigga.
2, 3, 4, ready.
What's up? What's up?
That Rhino comment was unnecessary, bro. I thought
How
about
was it
my
unnecessary?
dad. I thought about my dad. He loved the Rhinos. That was such a low blow. We didn't even know that shit. Why we gotta know now? And you got a typo. You didn't capitalize who? Who got that sticky, icky, ooey, little man? Asked the first dude with a smile. Kevin growled back. It's Lil Jet, nigga. Down the hallway. Kevin simply pointed his head toward. Why he trying to be known as Lil Jet? Nigga, you can't make your fucking little nigga. Nigga gave himself a nickname. It's Lil Jet, nigga. Right, hell that. Down the apartment complex, still snarling ass. The two walked by with slightly frightened expressions. Now, for the record, I know Kevin. I know the old Kevin. Y'all.
2, 3, 4.
I don't like the nigga no more. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like the nigga no more. I liked him in the beginning, as you guys can tell why. But over time, man, these young niggas these days said his friends walk down the alleyway and disappear. I've slightly chuckled. Why you been barking on the niggas lately? You been like this since school started back in August. Don't get these hands, bro. You know exactly why the fuck he angry. Why the fuck you pretending like his dad didn't die last year? Stop it. Stop it. You're the reason he's probably he finna break the bread. But that's $10 an hour. Now it's less money for him. Now you gotta break it with your ass. He ain't give. Jay said he giving it to you. He said he giving it to him.
That's real shit though.
This nigga gotta break it off with your ugly. I just buy him a meal.
2, 3, 4. Ready.
Oh yeah, my bad. Av looked down embarrassed. Oh yeah. He checked himself. Kevin just shook his head and looked away, spying on the cars that passed by. I ain't tripping. Kevin had become less of a chatterbox as time went on. He just didn't have anything to say anymore, so much anymore about much of anything. It was felt better to be quiet. Hey homie, if you ever want to talk, Av said. Kev cut him. I said I ain't tripping, bro. I'm good. Kev didn't even look at him. The thought of singing came into his mind, but he pushed it away immediately and looked back down the road. That's when he saw the white and blue police cruiser with lights coming down the block. He turned and let out a loud whistle towards the alleyway.
1, 2,
Av
3, 4. Ready.
Av and he immediately split up. Av walked towards Oasis Village, Kevin towards the alley. TK emerged just as he approached and raised his hand in a question motion. Kevin pointed his head behind him and made TK turn before they both scurried down the alleyway and began sprinting towards Jet. These niggas somehow became coordinated within a year. Congratulations, bro. Congratulations. You turned YN-ish to a fucking op mission.
I just would like to point out, technically speaking, even though they're not real, there were really niggas like this back in the 70s as kids. So don't make it seem like I'm just making it up. Like, I'm not making it up at all.
These are not kids. These are ninjas. Little neglects.
Man, don't do the kids like that.
1, 2, 3, 4. Ready.
Don't do the kids like that, Pete.
These are the beginning of the YN. These are the same niggas that Charleston White was talking about. These are the same children that Charleston White is trying to prevent to affect their community. Once you let them in the community, they're like cancer. They spread that shit, that hate, that need to rob people and stuff, bro. That's one thing you can say about Charleston White that we all can agree on. He can say all the stupid shit in the fucking world. I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't watch the man no more.
Yeah, no, I don't either.
I'm past watching him anymore. I ain't saying rest in peace to Charleston White content. It's gonna be a day when I'm gonna be like, I felt like listening to this nigga. Let me see what this nigga talking about. Cause the thing is this, I don't care about the industry. If I don't care about the industry, why the fuck I care about who the fuck he talking about in the industry? I didn't know who King Von was until Charleston White talked about it.
That's crazy.
I would have never heard of this nigga if Charleston White never said fuck King Von. I would never know who Artemis or Nipsey Hussle's real name. I would have never known who that nigga was until Charleston White.
I think it's pronounced Earmus.
Earmus, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a not South African. I know it's Ethiopian.
That's what it doesn't matter. The point that I'm trying to make is that these niggas that you just made are the same niggas that Charleston might be talking about, bro. And I understand why.
I about to say, you understand how they got there though?
Yeah. Hurt, pain, no guidance. Because I believe this though. Let me tell you this. If Grandpa Sims or Grandmama Sims was alive, he would have tripped this damn hard. He wouldn't have got that traumatized to the point where he can't see his dad no more. He'll just go see Mama Sims or Grandpa Sims if he want to feel or hear about his dad. But the thing is, the expectations is still gonna be there from Grandpa Sims. Now, just because your dad dead don't mean that you can't be a man. Don't mean you can't take care of this shop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would have kept Kevin on a straight, narrow path instead of posting out on the streets trying to sell da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, you right.
Yeah.
But, well, I ain't gonna say but.
Yeah, I feel you. You got anything to say? You want to say something?
No. Because I was finna say, like, that's kind of the reason I wrote him like that.
1, 2, 3.
Just to show, like, if they like, because when obviously I made him out to be an innocent kid when the story first started, but
right.
That was kind of the point of like writing him like that and then having the story go like this is just because, well, if you put even a child in a good situation, something fucked up happens and don't nobody really know how to deal with it or got the proper guidance for him. That's kind of what that shit leads to. And this was an accidental single parent household. It wasn't even a household that was just the mom was out there just fucking and had kids. Like, nah, they were married. They had a whole family.
That doesn't matter. Listen, let me tell you one thing that I learned about being in a family, bro. There's 2 things you always need. 2 things. You, yours, and a backup. Okay? The backup is always going to be like your immediate grandma, grandfather, one of them. You should have 4 options, but sometimes people pass away. You know what I mean? So that's not the case in most people's cases, right? So it takes a village to raise a child. Realistically, you can't do this on your own. It takes more than 2 people. It takes more than a father and a mother. It takes. And when they say village, they're talking about the neighborhood, the community. So that way he can figure out what he or she wants to do in their life. You have the kids that want to be like you, and then you have the ones that want to be the independent, the radical motherfuckers. You're gonna have one of them. It's inevitable. You could teach them the same things. That one child is gonna be the pink hair wearing motherfucker that you have. That's just what it is, bro.
Why you think I made Jed Jr. like that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just gonna always be like that. But the thing is this.
1, 2, 3.
You can't.
Ready.
Yeah, you can't raise a family. You can't raise a child without a village. And that's another thing that I think the world has failed to fucking understand is that as a man, we have to find out majority of this shit at the age of 24, 25 plus. And it doesn't sit well with us to realize that, you know, our parents uprooted.
You fucked us up.
Yeah, uprooting from the family, you know, neighborhood fucked us up a little bit. Instead of being close to the cousins and uncles and aunties, we over here on the other side of the motherfucking world. How we gonna get to know them if we can't even access them? Like, it's crazy work, bro. It's crazy work. I'm pretty sure I got cousins and stuff in Dothan. Just don't even know it.
1, 2, 3,
Bruh.
4. Ready.
I just recently found out through my great grandma that her people was actually from Florida. And then I'm finding out my great grandpa, the one I told you was Tuskegee Airman. Found out he was from, like, I think Boston or something like that.
Damn. You traveled the whole east side.
No, I think like he was born somewhere up north. I know that for a fact. He was born somewhere up north because I thought he was born in the south.
I ain't gonna know your camera is froze, G. Just to let you know.
Oh yeah, cause I clicked off of it and then I'm not on the Discord app, so that shit just shut off.
Nah, it didn't shut off. It left your face frozen.
You know what I'm saying? Like it.
You'll see.
Well, not shut. I
see.
used the wrong word.
You'll see. But the point I'm trying to make is that it takes a village to raise a child, and I don't think these ninjas out here understand that. I know some people do.
3,
you know what I mean? My ideology is real close to like Charleston White type shit, but yeah, man, y'all, black people take care of y'all kids. Let's get back into this book, man. Sorry for the rant, but dang. One time,
You need to clip that.
5-0, bail out. We gone. TK screamed as all three boys began to haul ass down the alleyway just a few feet. Had another cop car came to a screeching halt just at the exit. The boys turned and hopped the wall into the apartment complex as the officers jumped out yelling, "Freeze! LAPD!" Face ass. This is what he did. That's exactly what he did after he said, "Freeze! LAPD!" They missed, of course. The boys in hot pursuit as the boys hopped the fence. They almost ran into what was a crowd of cops and people being handcuffed, searched and questioned. It was another raid on Oasis, having his pockets flipped out. The officers searching Ave picked up the small wad of cash that came out and flashed it in Ave's face. Before saving something while Ave just remained quiet, they ended up snatching him along to the front of the complex with 6 other guys who were in cuffs. They were finally getting around questioning Jet, TK, and Kevin. You know what Oasis remind me of?
What's up?
O-Block. O-Block. I said O-Block.
Why do you immediately...
1, 2,
Okay,
3,
what made you think of
ready.
O-Block?
Fence, gates, stuff like that. Cops, raiding. O-Block.
They're similar. For the viewers, if y'all can picture O-Block being in LA, that's kind of what he's describing.
O-Block. O-Block. Them boys carry big locks in a big block with no socks, in flip flops, in O block. We're moving on. The main officer stepped up. He was average size, black guy with prime hair, what was slicked back. He should have been a teacher instead of a cop. His name tag read M. Contreras. Go ahead, bro.
Contreras.
All right, thank you. M. Contreras.
1, 2,
Every time,
3,
bro.
4,
I ain't
red.
got time for it, bro. That name is too.
Okay, I'm gonna slow it down.
We're gonna do it. It's too Spanish. Too Spanish for me.
It's a 3-syllable word. Contreras.
Contreras.
That's it.
Contreras. The boy just remained silent, staring back at the officer surrounding them. Kevin just looked around at them. Officer Contreras started speaking. I guess you little hood rats just don't get tired of going down to the station, he said with a smug smile. I guess you don't get tired. You don't get tired of looking like, oh, you got Ricky Martin pop Chicos, Jet retorted. Jet, shut up.
1, 2,
Shut
3,
up, Jet.
4, red.
God damn, bro. You already being questioned. This is why he went to jail first. We're going to just say that. TK and Kevin looked at each other and shook their heads, dropped for a split second, and he laughed, and he lunged at Jet, gripping him by the collar and snatching him off the cement. Don't think I won't take your little black ass in the alleyway and let you talk that street corner job to the end of the end of this baton stick, you little fucking monkey. Yes.
What?
I'm gonna read it again because it was so funny. Oh God, that was funny. He said, "Don't think I won't take your little black ass in the alleyway
3, 4,
and let you
red.
talk that street corner job to the end of this baton stick, you little fucking monkey." Contreras barked at Jet, spitting all in his face. Jet will never forget those words. If I had called him a little monkey, I'm getting beat the fuck up. And I call everybody monkeys. All my classmates monkeys.
You know the crazy part about it?
All my children's monkeys.
You want to know something crazy though?
You just made it racist now. I can't call them monkeys.
You know what's crazy though? Contreras is half black.
I can't wait to see how this character is paved out in real life. You little fucking monkey. Contreras barked at Jet, spitting all in his face. Jet just stared back, unfazed, but he had the same distant look in his eyes, like he was looking at Contreras, but he wasn't really paying attention to him, as if he was thinking about something else really hard. I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad I've never been in a situation with that boy Ethan. I feel like he's that type of ninja to buck up. For real, bro. He's the only ninja that would say something like this. But if I had a gun, boy, I'd shoot your ass. Damn, bro. You be shooting a lot of niggas. God damn. To this day, he say, boy, If I had a gun, boy, I'll bust your ass. Well, I swear that's one joke I could never take. One joke you can't really look
1,
past
2,
sometimes. You
3,
can look
4,
past a
ready.
lot of stuff, but that joke right there is, damn, bro, you just shooting niggas out here, huh? You just and still ain't shot nobody yet.
Man, look. I don't know if you try to compare Jet to Ethan, but I can tell you right now, they're probably within the same playing field.
It's just, this is what happens when you're not. I'm gonna be honest. Jet is what happens if you're not smart. It's just say that. I'm just gonna say that. Jet is not the brightest thing in the fucking book, in my opinion.
Nah, not at all.
You better be lucky y'all ain't the ones we looking for, Contreras said as he threw Jet against the apartment building. You sure? This one fits description from auto theft unit. Said, are you talking about the van?
Yep.
This is a good chapter. Said one hit.
I said you must have thought they were just gonna get away with that shit. Fuck no.
White cop. He had a bald spot growing in the center of his head and a thick mustache that grew his top lip. He looked to be in his late 40s. Negro male, roughly late teens, early 20s, low haircut. The older cop said, "We can lock up half Negro. We can have." He said, "We can lock up half the neighborhood then." Joe, another cop who looked like well into his 30s, with a beer gut and a taper haircut with small bangs over his forehead. A few of the other cops laughed at the officer. Contreras snatched up TK and started locking him into a set of cuffs. Man, that's some bullshit. I ain't do shit, TK yelled out as they cuffed him. Why these damn cuffs so damn tight, man? TK yelled out. They walked him towards the front entrance. Contreras gave him a slap upside his head and made him keep walking. Shut the fuck up and keep walking, he barked back. Jet and then Kevin just watched the courtyard cleared out. Everybody had either gone into their apartments or had gotten hauled into doing the raid. Jet just stared at the group of cops as they began to get into their cruisers and drove off down the block. Damn, he watched that whole shit, bro. He had been there for hours. And them cops don't leave for hours. They are investigating everything, my nigga. They questioning everybody. That's crazy. You think he going back to the juvie? Kevin said blankly as he wiped his dirt and pebbles off his hand. You think he nah, they just felt like fucking with him. He ain't stole a car in months.
1, 2, 3.
They walked along to their apartment door, walked in. The room dim and dark. The air conditioner was on full blast, but the ambience of the room made it gloomy and uninviting. The boys dropped down on the couch, flicked on the TV. So if he ain't stole the car, why did they say he fit the description? Kevin asked two boxers. Huh? Kevin asked as two boxers went on. Oh, okay. Description went on the TV. So he ain't stole the car. What the fuck? I gotta use my fingers, bro. The TV on. So if he ain't stole the car, why he ain't why ain't he fit the description? Asked the two boxers. Bro, I ain't gonna catch you, bro. I'm trying to focus, and it's very hard. I should have had not smoked. It's bad for content. Gotta put this phone like a little closer, a little
1,
bit, because
2,
it's hard,
3,
bro. I ain't
4,
gonna lie.
ready.
When it seemed to be the 5th round, pigs like that all the time. You fit the description. You are acting suspicious. It's a random search. Blah blah blah. They know we over here racking in these cheese. on Central. Pigs is racist anyways. Racist anyways, though. Food said, fuck black man, low haircut. How many niggas you know look like that? Half the damn block. Jet lecture. Kevin listen. However, so they fucking with us because we black and getting money. Kevin asked. Jet smiled and first bumped Kevin firmly. Fucking with us because we black and getting money. Kevin asked. Jet smiled and first bumped Kevin firmly. That's my little gangster, he said proudly. Kevin gave him a proud smile and back slightly, poked out his head, poked out his chest. I can't hold it, bro. It's too much work. I can't do content and use my hands at the same time like that. Alicia walked into the room, clutching her teddy bear. She walking straight to her armchair and sat down watching TV with the boys. What y'all doing? She asked in a polite voice. Kevin and Jet stared, they looked with each other and looked back at Alicia. What you want? Jet asked in a blame voice, just groaned and continued. I need some money. I want ice from 365. Jet just began to dig into his pocket. Junior walked into the room. No, you don't need no ice cream. You don't need no ice, no icy. Mom, it's about to cook, Junior said as he walked in and looked at Jet. I do not need you to go to 365 though. She needs some barbecue sauce for the chicken.
Ready.
Junior continued. Jet, bro, Junior, shut your bitch ass up, bro. Let that bitch. Bro, you could have killed two birds with one stone. Now you want to come over and tell people they can't have, and yet they still got to go to the fucking store. Bro, you green, bro. You green as fuck. Jet made a face. Junior, what's wrong? Big ass feet, nigga. Jet asked. Mama Sands walked in just behind him, immediately slapping Jet up beside his head. His feet was at work all damn day, while yours was kicking up dust outside doing nothing, she ordered. Jet just swallowed his bird and stayed quiet, cause she made more money than him, bitch. Don't think you slick either. If you bring any of that reefer into my house, I'ma turn your little narrow ass every way. I'ma turn your little narrow ass, just what you should have said, every way but damn loose. Do you hear me?
1, 2, 3, 4, ready.
I do that again. Where was that? If you bring that reefer into my house, I'ma turn your little narrow ass every way but damn loose. Do you hear me?
Jet remained silent and just nodded. Don't you just nod at her, man. It's yes, ma'am. Junior spoke up. Bro, shut your bitch ass up, bro. I'm getting tired of hearing this, bro. I don't want to read about him no more, bro. I'm skipping all his parts, bro. You triggering.
Why does Junior make you so mad?
Jet gave a stare at Junior. Deservingly.
That's all you get.
Could cut through
1,
metal as he
2,
growled
3,
and words
4,
cut.
ready.
Yes, ma'am. Mama Sands just shook her head and turned around, walking into the kitchen. Just bring back the barbecue sauce, son. Lord have mercy, Mama Sands said, exhausted tone, as the sound of pots and pans clattering around echoed out into the living room. Junior was giving off a smirk that irritated Jet awfully. He was getting ready to jump on him before Mama Sims came back around that corner and said, and Junior, you go with him since you want to go around handing out orders. I told you to get the sauce. In the first day of play, Jet held in the laugh and painted at Junior as he groaned. Huh? Kevin and Alicia both laughed too, which caught Mama Sin's eye. Hey, Hansel and Gretel, what y'all laughing at? Kevin, go with your brothers. Y'all need more man time together anyway.
3, 4, ready.
You, little girl, you come in this kitchen with me. You gonna help me snap these peas. Mama Sons ordered yet again. Jet Jr. both smirked Kevin and laughed as they stepped out. Kevin and Alicia groaned as they both got up and walked off from the living room. Kevin was out the door with his brothers, leaving Oasis Village. Again. Nigga, the cops was just looking and harassing. Why didn't you just tell Mama Sin? Nah, Mama, it ain't the time. They're locking up little black boys that look like me right now. Today ain't the day.
Nigga said they locking up little black boys like me. Today ain't the day.
Today ain't the day. We got to come to terms. We must come to terms. If you don't come to terms, you're fucked. We're fucked.
That's all you get for free.
1, 2, 3,
Anyway.
4, ready.
They walked down 18th Street to 32nd and Mandrake. Always seemed longer on the way back. They were walking back out of the 365 after arguing for 10 minutes about whether or not Mama Sims wanted sweet and thick barbecue sauce or hot honey barbecue sauce. That's just get regular fucking barbecue sauce. Ugh. And it's 3 of these logical ass dumbass niggas together. Oh man. Maybe they're all just dumb. They were all dumb. They never, maybe, Junior graduated, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can't be that damn dumb.
Bro, you also not giving my boy enough time to grow, man. You know what type of person Junior becomes later on.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want me to spoil it now or later?
3, 4, ready.
I mean, we ain't gonna spoil it. I'm just saying you owe my boy heavy right now. Like,
No.
damn.
No, I know what kind of nigga he's going to turn out to be. He ain't cool in my book. Fuck that nigga. Matter of fact, I hope you catch a bullet somewhere down this line of story. Yeah, I said it. But I haven't, for the record, I did not finish the book, y'all. So we're going to get to that point eventually, which is no time soon. I didn't read the last chapters. I don't know what happened. I'm going to find out though. Stay tuned. The walk down 18th and 30th. I already just read that. I'm telling you, man, she gonna kick your ass when she find out you bought the wrong damn hot honey bullshit. Don't nobody in the house eat that shit but you. Junior said as they trail down the sidewalk, Jet just waved a dismissive hand on him. That's why I bought both bottles, fool. She
1,
can make
2,
my
3,
chicken with
4, ready.
different sauce, and then everybody else's. Jet responded. Junior just shook his head, and Kevin simply shrugged. Trailed behind him, not really caring much for the conversation. I swear, man, you just like puh. Gene started, but then abruptly stopped mid-sentence. All the boys became extremely gloomed at the mention of Senior again. It took a moment before the conversation could restart. Who's that pulling up? Mentioned Senior again. It just took a moment before the conversation could restart. Who's that pulling up? Jet asked as he reached into his pants pocket slowly. That boy got that toolie. That boy got that toolie. That boy got that toolie. That toolie. Who that pulling up? Who's that? Huh? I ain't gonna lie to you, G.
That's all you get for
If I was on that
1,
kind of like,
2,
if that's my
3,
kind
4,
of hustle, and I have to be on guard all the time, bro, I'm shooting at any car that any car.
You ain't
Pull up.
shit.
It doesn't matter who's in it. You could be an old church lady, but your ass don't need to be driving slow up to me anyway. You have no business. Okay. I'm the YN they would lock up and throw away the key. Yeah. Don't let that man back out of prison. Don't let him out.
You type of nigga Charleston White would have said, yeah, nah, keep that nigga locked up.
Yeah, bro. The fuck. Nah, the thing is this, bro. If you're hustling and people is driving up slowly, I mean, that's. And to say that you already been in situations where a car just crept up and took out the homie.
1, 2.
And then you
three,
got into that
4,
situation 3, 4, 5. I don't think 5 is ever happening again. I'm sorry. I'm just busting.
Honestly, bro, 3 wouldn't be happening no more. Most niggas would have just started busting after like, all right, bro. After the second time, yeah, next nigga just gonna get popped on.
You gotta give him the benefit of the doubt. Sometimes it's the homie's fault.
Yeah, that is
sometimes
true.
he did fuck the wrong bitch.
Yeah,
and that's all it always be about.
To the wrong nigga.
Hey, listen, projects, stop it. Stop it. Stop shooting people over bitches, bro. If you're not married, it don't hold weight.
That bitch said stop shooting married people.
No. Shoot them too. If they fucking your bitch, bust their ass. But be married. Be fucking married.
I mean, that does help the situation a little bit better.
Yeah.
If you at least married to her.
It's out with the prisoner.
Ready.
The only ones that got the respect is the ones that did it for their wives. They still get commissary. They still get all of that good shit. Good letters, good times, all that stuff. Good visitations. Why? Because he beat someone up for, XYZ, his wife, or touching his kids, or whatever the fuck the case may have been. He beat the hell out the person and he had to go to jail about it. That is a honorable reason to be in jail.
Yeah.
That is an honorable reason to be in jail. For protecting your kids. Yeah, you should have thought about it and see if they're guilty first. Me, I could take revenge over time. But it's nothing like that instant. That adrenaline, you get that off real fast.
That's all you get for free.
You punch them a couple times
2,
might be enough
3,
for you.
4,
Shit.
ready.
That's why I just believe in squabbling. Just fight. If you don't like somebody, let's fight. Come on. And then after we fight, if you don't like me after that, we're gonna keep fighting. And if you don't like me after that, we're gonna fight the next day. Day after that, we're just gonna keep fighting. It's gonna be a lot of fighting, bro. And that's how men really work it out. When you go to prison, bro, they don't really make it past like the fourth day. It's just a bunch of fighting. After a while, you just get the respect, and they just say, you know what, bro, you good, bro. Okay, hey, we can't make you do something. You tried 4 days in a row.
Hey, I respect the honesty though. Like, bro, fuck it, bro. We can't make you do that. You got it.
But the thing is this, right? This is where the double-edged sword come in, bro.
1, 2, 3.
Because now
4,
you have
ready.
2 options. This is why being hard don't pay off, y'all. Being hard got these niggas these 2 options. Join me, or I'm going to... Now, I don't care how hard you are. If you get poked, it's going through your skin. You could be fat, whatever, all that good stuff. They get that poker.
That bitch put in work.
And them jitterbugs and Bavard was using them. Niggas go on the copter over there a lot. We went on shutdown a lot. A lot. More than normal. So, yeah. Yeah. And don't be a home team either, right? It gives you two options. Join me
That's all you get for
or
free.
get kited
1,
out. Bro,
2,
back to the
3,
fucking
4,
story,
ready.
bro. Junior eased up with a smile as the car came to a stop. Oh, that's Oscar in though. Who the fuck is Never mind. It seemed that Jet and Junior both knew the three of them, as they all began to climb out of the car and dap up, saying "What's up?" to each other. Big Oscar, finally got them wheels, huh? Junior said with the big guy. He just laughed and rubbed his hands together slowly. Some far out like that. some far out like that, homie. You know I had to do my thing like a chicken wing. You understand? He said in a cocky tone, the car wasn't anything spectacular. It looked like something college kid or an accountant on a budget would drive, but the group surrounded with admiration and smile.
1, 2,
Kevin
3,
couldn't shake
4,
the
ready.
feeling that he knew them from somewhere before. Their faces looked familiar. I wonder why. So you bad mofos out there causing some chaos in these streets or what? Jet asked. The middle school spoke up. He had the same low cut. Man, all this fat ass gonna cause chaos in the Rennie's burgers. The group cracked up as Oscar wrapped the middle kid into a headlock playing around on the car. The youngest kid remained on the other end of the group. He still hadn't cracked a smile yet. As he leaned up against the car next to the other two, that's when they clicked. These were the boys from the picture up against the car next to the other two. That's when they clicked. These were the boys from the picture that saw
1,
at the
2,
party.
3,
The little
4,
boy that
ready.
wasn't smiling was standing right in front of him, and he wasn't as little anymore. The other two must have been the two of the other boys in the picture. Nigga, your memory, bro, that was a year ago, G. God damn. You gave this nigga photographic memory, bitch. The fuck? Not only he's traumatized, he never forget nothing. Nothing. Not a piece of detail.
Well, you got to remember, bro, that party is also where he first got shot at. So, yeah, he's going to remember a lot from that night.
That's why I say you can't miss a piece of detail. Oh, yeah, this my little brother, Kane. Oh. I see you, my brother. I see you.
That's all you get for free.
Now, you want to talk
2,
about crash
3,
out.
4,
I
ready.
see you.
You want to talk about a YN. I ain't going to do it. Go ahead, Pete.
I see you. Oh, yeah, this my little brother, Kane. By the way, Kane, say what's up. Oscar said Kane just nodded his head and gave a weak what's up. He sounded bored and kept his hands in his pockets as he spoke, constantly looking around. Oh, this little homie that used to play for the Alamo Acres, Junior asked as he looked at Kane. Kane just nodded, but looked as if he wanted to say, I didn't know I could zoom in. Like he wanted to say no at first. He just looked away as he got, what the fuck did He just looked away
1,
as
2,
he...
3, 4. Ready.
No, he just looked away as the middle kid started speaking again. Yeah, used to, until he whooped his teammate ass. Oh, damn. He cracked up again in the car, along with Jet, Junior, and Kevin. Kane and Oscar just looked at the middle kid. Alright, that shit ain't funny. You know that boy was fucking with Kane first, Oscar said in a serious tone. Art just looked at Oscar, still chuckling. Shit, that will make it more funny to me. He just started laughing again. Kane just shook his head and continued to look around. Anyways, we finna get up out of here, Black. Oscar and Junior dapped up, along with the rest of the group. Kevin and Kane simply shared a nod between each other. The car pulled off as quickly as it pulled
1,
over,
2,
and
3,
the Sim
4.
boys
Ready.
continued their walk home. Just as they reached Oasis Village's entrance, just nodded the bag and a barbecue sauce to Kevin and stopped. Take these in the house for me. I'm gonna be back, he said before starting to walk the opposite direction. Kevin took the bag and pondered. Wait, where you going? Jet just looked over his shoulder and said, I got a ball to bail TK out. Junior turned as he walked through the gate. How the hell a 16-year-old gonna bail somebody out? You probably got warrants too, Junior said. Jet gave him a middle finger as he kept walking, which made Kevin laugh. The boy walked into the apartments, the small smell of mashed potatoes and freshly cooked peas hitting their nose like a ton of bread. After dinner, that could feed 12 hungry men. Kevin found himself
1,
back
2,
in his
3,
room.
4.
He was
Ready.
lying in his bed, under the covers, but he wasn't asleep. He was wide awake, actually waiting for Junior and Mama Sims to go to sleep. He turned his back to the door to make himself look like he was asleep. Junior was still in the living room. He was watching TV on the couch. Mama Sims made Alicia wash dishes before bed, and she herself had went to lay down 20 minutes earlier. And he was just waiting on Junior to fall asleep, and then he was in the clear. He peeked over the covers, and Junior light from the living room TV flashed. It flickered across the hallway with the faint sounds of laughter from a sitcom echoing down the hall. He also heard a faint snores, but he couldn't tell whose they were. Kevin checked the window. Jet didn't want, but Jet hadn't been back yet for hours. The orange horizon sunset had passed 2 hours ago. Not even a tap out the
1,
window.
2,
He decided
3,
to jump
4.
down
Ready.
from the bunk bed. He was already dressed in white tee, black Ricky suit, pants, and a pair of black Ralita sneakers.
Relita is the fake Adidas.
Why did you say it? You didn't have to say it. I won't do the same shit.
Because I don't need lawsuits and copyrights. Well, you didn't have permission to put our name in this
You
book.
just-
We don't know if
You're right about that.
they can't prove it.
Yeah.
They can't. It's at least 30% change. They can't prove that I stole that shit.
Jet had brought for him. He crept close to the door and peeked down the hallway. He saw Junior arms on the end of the couch, but he couldn't even see anything else. Kevin snuck down the hallway, slithering past Alicia and Mama Sims' rooms. Their soft snores faintly let out. As he
1,
checked the corner
2,
and he
3,
saw
4.
Junior
Ready.
asleep on the couch. His mouth was wide open. He was snoring, just barely louder than the TV. Kevin snickered to himself and crept back down the hallway into the room. He was out in the window in the flash, and out in the courtyard of Oasis. Courtyard was empty. For once, a strange sight sight to see at night, which made the whistles he heard from behind him that much more frightening. "Hey, fool," said a familiar voice. He turned ready to swing, only to see Av hanging over the brick wall. Kevin let out a sigh of relief and simply walked over to the wall. That white boy was hauling ass trying to catch you. Wait, no, what the hell? Hopping over. Oh, yeah. That white boy was hauling ass trying to catch you, Leroy said, Anton, as he took a sip of beer. Man, that motherfucking pig chased me from 32nd all the way to 18th on my mama. I felt like a runaway slave. The group erupted in laughter. Kevin sort of chuckled. Av just remained silent. He seemed to be slightly nervous. "So what's up with that bra, TK?" Darius asked, passing Kevin a joint. Kevin looked around the group, curious as he smoked. "Everything's smooth, my nigga. Just got off of work like 5 minutes ago. He gonna give it some time. Let her get settled and relax, then she gonna catch the G bus over here to my house," TK explained. "Your mama still gone?" Jet asked eagerly. TK just nodded with a confident smile. "Gone till Friday, dig this. Check me out. The bitch even said she'll let us all get a turn. All of us?"
1, 2,
God,
3, 4,
yeah, yo, this bitch is a go. Ugh, nasty ass hoe, stank ass hoe, stink pussy ass hoe. Oh, your friends get hit too. I can't imagine my sister saying some shit like that. I let you hit, but your friends get hit too. What? Can my friends hit? I don't know. Depends how I feel. What was said? What was said for say bitch to say, you know what, I let it happen?
You want to be real? Nigga TK just got talk game, bro. That little nigga know how to move his mouth. And I'm gonna give you some key points to remember, just to let you know I'm not just making this shit up on the spot. Number 1, he got an angry ass nigga like Jet to just be cool and follow him. Notice how he's the only one out of this whole group
1, 2,
TK has
3,
that Jet has never gotten buck with. Not once. And it ain't out of fear. It's just it's like a deeper respect. Then on top of that, think about this: was Jet selling weed before he met TK? Who you think orchestrated that? Whose idea you think it was to pick up a whole brick of weed before they hit a house party where they know niggas is gonna be smoking? Guess what, nigga, Munyon.
Yeah, no. Anyways, back to this chapter. He said with a laugh. The boys just laughed and started dapping each other up. Kevin and Av just looked at each other and confused. "Get some what?" Kevin asked. They all stopped and looked at each other. "Hey, Kev, you might have to sit this one out, little homie," Anton said. "We having a little party with a friend and all what did.
1,
Big kids
2,
party."
3, 4,
He said with a laugh. "I'm a big kid too, nigga. What you mean?" "Nah, I mean you definitely ain't ready for the kind of party we going to this time. Your little pistol still shooting blanks, you dig?" That time said, making the group laugh again. Kevin just looked around. He felt his heart beating fast, and his fist balled up. Man. That would piss me off if I was Kev. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck you talking about, bro? You don't think I know about pussy yet? Let me slide in. Fuck you talking? I'm trying to slide in too. Shit. Let me be the first though. There y'all go ahead. If I ain't first, I don't want to go. I make the bitch get up, go shower real fast. Come on back. Start fresh with me.
That's all you get for free.
1, 2, 3,
Jet
4,
spoke up.
ready.
Man, look, we about to get some snappy, nappy dugout. You ain't even old enough to know that to do with no women. You can't go with us this time, Kev. And that's the end of it, Jet said firmly. Kevin wanted to say something back, but he just turned and jumped the brick wall, aggressively throwing himself over, which he immediately regretted, scraping his hand a little bit. Damn. He heard their voices as he continued walking. Man, he just like you, angry as hell, like a mini jet. He heard Darius' voice say, Don't let him hear you. He gonna back out and blitz your ass like he did Birdie last year. Said what sounded like TK's voice. The group laughed. Kevin felt slightly better about himself, but he still wanted to go with the other boy.
4, ready.
He heard footsteps and saw Av walking up behind him. He took a seat next to Kev on the stairs at the entrance and just looked around. Forget them, man. We ain't gotta hang with them anyways. Av's words had little impact. But Kevin still smiled his efforts and gave him a fist bump. Av gave him a long stare before finally saying, You gonna follow them, ain't you? Blankly, Kevin simply responded with a quick, Yup. Av just looked away. This is when Av should have said, Bro, there's a time and place where you need a mind. Yo, damn business, my brother. God damn. We almost done with the chapter. I just wanted this man to mind his motherfucking business. Nah, he wants to follow this bastard. Yeah, I don't know, he ain't a bastard, but still, I like saying the word.
That's all you get for
You just don't
1,
listen, dude.
2, 3,
He ain't lying.
4, ready.
He don't. Av said. Kev looking at Av as he got up and wiped his pants off. Neither does that nigga. How you gonna tell me not to do something he do all the time? Kevin asked. Av shrugged with an answer and just stayed seated. Alright, them man stay solid and be careful was all he offered. Kevin chucked him a piece aside and started his walk around the corner, going into ninja mode. He stopped just at the edge of the corner, peeking around the fence. The boys were already walking down 18th Ave. Well, 18th, towards 16th, where TK stayed. Kevin slowly came around the corner and began to follow them. Every so often, he would duck down the car, a trash can, whenever one of the group walked. Would look back. After about 5 minutes of following, almost getting caught in the fence,
1, 2,
Kevin
3, 4,
was knelt
ready.
down behind a pickup truck across the street from TK's house, Moat Street. He remembered the house from the day his bike got stolen. The memories of the entire summer flooded back in that moment. His fight on 101st with Barty, the party with Jet and his friends, the smell of barbecue at Senior grilled his ribs, hot dog, and hamburger. It all had him hypnotic trained. He wanted to go back so bad. He almost missed the group walking into TK's house, Darius being the last one to walk in. Kevin checked both sides of the street. Other than the parked cars, it was empty. He made his move, scurried across the street, stayed as low as he could, but moving as fast as his leg could work. He had to quietly open the squeak of the metal didn't
1,
alert the
2,
boys inside.
3, 4, ready.
If legs could work, if Jet found out Kevin had followed him, he'll surely kick his ass from here to Kingdom Come. The living room lights came on instantly, and inside blocked off the curtains. Only shadows and disordered figures could be seen outside. Kevin slowly went around the house, keeping his footsteps as quiet as he could. He looked at the windows, and they were all filled with curtains on the inside. You had to keep ninjas like your perverted ass from looking in. Little fuck nigga. Crazy ass, weird ass. Why ninjas like you need to go to jail until you turn 18? Yeah, talk about violations. Violating.
On top of violations.
Damn. The night air was breezy cool. He looked around the side of the house trying for a way to see the inside. He wanted to know what was so different about the party that he couldn't go.
3, 4,
And he felt since senior had passed, he had become more of a man. And he'd be working as a lookout for Jet since he started selling weed, and TK and Anton always letting them know when the cops was lurking around looking for a quick arrest, and the Razors were creeping through looking for an easy come up. They stayed away from 32nd Street. However, even though Donnie was almost 3 years older than Anton, he never gave Anton the same energy as the others. Maybe it was time. Maybe it was the time in jail. Kevin was around the back of the house, peeking through the window that had curtains halfway open. He saw clothes thrown all around the bed and the floor. A record player sitting in the dresser that was cluttered with deodorant, hair picks, pennies, quarters, and other stuff that probably should have been thrown out days ago.
1, 2.
He was
3,
guessing this was
4,
TK's room. And just through the open door, he saw the light of the living room. The boys were all walking around. He heard muffled sound, their voices, looks, and faces, and TK answered the door. Apparently, there was a knock that Kevin just faintly heard from around the front house. As he opened the door, he saw two familiar Afro puffs sitting on top silk floor. Oh my God. Shirt that was unbuttoned just in front of her breast. Her lips were dark maroon. She looked like she had more makeup than a little bit. As she walked in, she was saying something, but Kevin couldn't make it out. TK whispered in her ear for a second, and she smiled, giggled, and nodded. Yeah, he said something about that money on. Kevin couldn't make it out. TK whispered in her ear second, and she smiled, giggled, and nodded. Oh my God, keep going back. He had felt before.
That's all you get for free.
Rushed through his body, he had felt
3,
before.
4,
As he got closer, Tanya, the same bitch that shot at.
Yep. Same bitch.
Well, listen, man, this bitch was forgotten. That's how badly I hated this whole Tanya. She was forgotten. Tanya is what you bops are these days, bruh.
Hey, the crazy part about this is, chat, he's actually forgotten her 3 times now, bro. He fucking hates Tanya. Bro, I think you hate Tanya worse than Jet.
Of course. Tanya Tanya almost got 4 little boys killed because her ass got slapped. Well, it shouldn't have been fat. Now the whole gang finna hit it. Fuck you talking about? The whole gang. Anyways, moving on. Tanya's breasts and hips seemed to get bigger and wider. She was curvaceous and thick. Curvaceous and thick. Her hips walked with a sway that made Kevin's heart beat faster and faster. She was undoing her buttons and taking her shirt off as she got closer. Kevin felt something press up against his skin and looked down. He felt a hardness in his pants and saw a giant bulge. He couldn't even explain what was happening. He just knew he was excited. He didn't even know how to react. So this man's getting his first boner ever. Really, he never.
Nope.
It's hard to believe he didn't get one when he was sleeping. But okay.
I mean, he probably did. He just didn't. I mean, you got to think. More than likely, most dudes already know you wake up.
Listen, I hear you, my brother. But
1, 2, 3, 4, ready.
hey, I guess so, bro. We gonna keep this shit. We gotta keep going, though. I want to finish this shit. This shit is dragging. He felt this chapter is long, bro. He felt something pressed against his skin. He looked down. You're already there. We ain't even gonna say that again. The silhouette.
Silhouette.
Silhouette. Okay. Of Tanya's body began to entice him even more as she removed her pants, slowly began to close the door, leaving it just cracked. Kevin's breeze was getting faster. Calm down. As he was doing this, but he didn't really care in the moment. The room was dark, but his eyes adjusted just enough to where he could see her lying down on the bed, slowly spreading her legs open. Suddenly, he saw another silhouette I can't keep pronouncing that shit. Over the open door, began taking off her sweater before turning the lights. It was Jet. He had smile written across his face like a tattoo as he started taking off his shirt. Kevin was shocked at first. On the bright side, the bulge in his pants had began to grow down and he didn't feel the hardness anymore. On the bad side, when he looked up, he saw Jet looking directly at him with a confused face. He still couldn't hear what he was saying, but he couldn't read his lips as he said, "What in the fuck?" Kevin's heart stopped for a moment, and he ran towards the side of the house, drifting and almost falling as he pumped his legs and ran for the gate. He did a cross-country vault without even touching the top metal bar, hauling ass for the alleyway. He heard a door open and someone yelled, "Hey!" But he didn't even pay no attention. He just kept running down the park. Just kept running down the park alleyway, excited and scared. In a moment, Kevin felt one thought. He definitely wanted to go to that kind of party. No, you don't, nigga. That's how you get motherfucking HIV, STD, and herpes, and all the new disease that's coming out in motherfucking ATL. Come on now, stop it. Stop it. That's how you do mass murder. That's how you commit genocide. You let one bitch with a disease that killed 7 people, and them 7 people got girlfriends and shit. They go fuck them 7 hoes. Let's say them 7 hoes break up with your stupid lame ass. Them 7 hoes go fuck 7 more niggas. Now we got 14. Maybe more. 21. 28.
1, 2,
35.
3, 4, ready.
It just keep going. HIV spreads so fucking fast, it look like. Thank God I don't gotta worry about that type of shit. I hope I don't gotta worry about that type of shit. I'd be mad if I do.
You shouldn't have to. I don't know which one of your daughters would give you that type of problem.
No, not my daughters. I'm worrying about. Come on now, fuck her. I'm not fucking them any goddamn way. What the fuck is you talking about? I'm talking about.
I'm talking for another nigga. That's what I'm thinking. You talking about another nigga making them go through that. That's what I'm thinking.
Not at all. Mine would never go through this. I have absolutely faith it will never happen. And if it already has happened, it's a phase. It's out of them, hopefully. They don't give me those kind of vibes, so.
That's all you get for free. 1, 2.
But that was
3,
the end of
4,
this
ready.
episode, y'all. Got anything you want to say? Yeah, you can call the exit out for this one.
For sure. Ladies and gentlemen, viewers of the chat, I am Y.R. Whitaker, author of the book. This is Your Majesty, Pete. And that has been another episode of Reading Los Aldez. If y'all indeed enjoyed the content, make sure to leave a comment, like. If you want to keep seeing more of this content, you want to get all the notifications for this content, please follow the channel. And if you're interested in any other of our Majestic Holding services and or other products that we may have available on our website, please follow all the links in our descriptions. And with that being said, we are out of here. See y'all next episode.
And we are gone.